Hi, I've come on to talk about a practice called sex magic that helps us to embody and align to our deepest longings and desires. And basically it involves, I'll walk through the process step by step so you can practice it at home. I also will be offering opportunities to do this in a group session with me. And also one-to-one as well. But I'll go through the basics for a home practice. So there are different ways of doing this. You can just use your awareness to focus on different areas of your body, or you can also use it with self-pleasure. So the first step is to decide on your goal or intention. So you know, at the start of a new year, you could use it to set an intention for the year, or to set an intention for a month or a week, whatever. And it could be anything around your health and wellness, around your career, around your relationships, or what you want to call into your life with that respect. So choose a goal for yourself and check out whether it feels like that goal is in alignment with your North Star. And by North Star, I mean something like the universe, God, love, unconditional love, whatever for you is something bigger than yourself. Could be like truth, wisdom. So does it feel in alignment? So that's one of the first things to check, and if so, you can proceed. And then the other thing to check before proceeding is, how much do I believe I can experience this? Is it what do I believe that out of 10, if 10 was the most? And it has to be at least a 7 or more before you do this practice. Otherwise, I would suggest looking at perhaps my other EFT videos, looking at my other kind of tools that I've got out there, or other tools that you use to work through blocks in your belief in terms of what's possible for you as this incredible infinite human being that you are, which I have total faith in, that we all are, and this infinite possibility we all have for healing, for health, for wellness, for vibrancy, for ecstasy, for pleasure, for joy, for everything, all the good stuff that we can experience in this human life. Which I know is hard to feel if you're very out of touch with that. I mean, I've spent a long time with chronic fatigue. I've spent a long time with a lot of trauma in my body, so I know what it feels like to not experience those states. But these days, I would say bliss and ecstasy and joy are quite common and regular experiences for me. And sex magic is one of my more recent practices to support me in embodying and living in this way. I mean, even only yesterday, with in the UK, another announcement with another lockdown and schools closing, I definitely had a lot of fear and emotion come up about my son being at school, both for him and not seeing his friends and the impact on his life, but also for my work and my business and my joys as well, and having that balance of work and life and Leo time, and just feeling like, okay, my life is just going to become either Leo or work, which thankfully I love both those things, so it's okay. But an optimal life would also include more other stuff as well, more freedom than we're going to have at the moment, which I understand as well. So yes, so let's do the practice. So, well, let's at least go through some of the steps. So you make sure it's a 7 or above out of 10. You make sure it's aligned with the North Star, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your awareness through your different energy centers. We're going to start with the root of your body, work all the way up to the crown of your head, and then you send it out to the universe. And then you let it filter back in. So the way I do it is it would invite you to initially center your awareness in your root chakra. So for women, that's your cervix area, or for men, it's your perineum. But wherever feels comfortable in that kind of area, in the root of your body, just really center your awareness there. Feel that rooted energy there. Do this as in a meditation. Really feel connected to that area. But I would also say to invite you to remind yourself of your goal, of your desire, while you've got your awareness there. And then you can also do this with self-pleasure. So you could be self-pleasuring at the same time and exploring, expanding your pleasure. You can also do this in relationship as well. So you can actually do this while exploring sex with someone else, or having sex with someone else. So there are different ways of doing this. And then you bring your awareness up to your second chakra, around the sacral area. And again, connect to that area of your body, connected with creativity, with sexuality, with connection with others. And you can again repeat your desire. And you could, if you are doing the self-pleasure, you just continue the self-pleasure, feel that pleasure rising up into your body, invite it to rise up into this area of your body. Or you can just do it with your breath and your awareness. So just go with whatever works for you. And then you can bring it up to your solar plexus area, just below your rib cage. and around the back of your spine as well, and expanding through that whole area, connected with your power and your personal power, and also your vulnerability as well, and your capacity to be vulnerable and connect to your emotions. So bringing your awareness there, remind yourself of your desire, bringing it up to your heart, and again, sort of heart area around the back of your spine as well, expanding into this area, feeling your connection to love, and again, remind yourself of your desire to your throat, and again, going through the same process, the area of communication and expression, remind yourself of your desire. Third eye, including the back of the head area, expanding through the whole area, generally sort of starting from the back of the spine area on each point, but kind of expanding into the front of the body. And again, this area is connected with intuition and higher brain centers. And while we're here, you'd also say your desire, what you want to cultivate, what you want to move towards. And the crown of your head, and again saying your desire. And here actually you'd also visualize yourself having this desire, and before actually starting this whole process, I'd invite you to do the visualization process so you've got that in your mind, and then when you're here, go into it again. Visualize yourself, you've got your desire, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest, whether that's amazing health, whether that's ecstatic pleasure, whether that's a new lover, whether that's enjoying a holiday, whatever it is, you've got it, and you feel it and you experience it, and then you send it off to the universe from there. And actually, if you're doing the self-pleasure practice, the invitation is as well is to orgasm when your attention is here and when you're visualizing and sending it off to the universe. So it can be a very, very powerful practice to support you to manifest, to cultivate, to embody your deepest desires, and then sending it up to the universe, and then inviting that back into you, and filtering all the way down through your whole system, through your whole body. If you need to, you can remind yourself that you are worthy of this experience. You deserve this experience if you need to. Let it filter all the way back through your body. Take some breaths, take a moment to integrate that experience. And then you can practice it again and again with a different desire, with a different longing. I mean, yeah, like I think I was saying, I did a similar practice this last night with even the feelings that were coming up around the new lockdown rules and the impact of Leo being off school, and going from feeling quite emotionally overwhelmed about it to just surrendered, accepting it is how it is, just got to accept and move on and still thrive and find the balance and make it all work out, and trust that it will all work out. Things always do work out in the end if we have the faith and the trust and just keep going. Okay, thank you for listening to me today. And I'm Frances Goodall at francesgoodall.com, and also womenswellnesscircle.com. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would be great. And if you found this video helpful, please do share it with someone you love. Okay, so much love, and speak soon. Bye.